episode of the MKW podcast. My name is Braxton Hopkins, alongside me,
Jay Corcoran, his
And-
partner in crime.
Yep, partner in crime, and we are going to be here on the first episode of the podcast. Should be a great one, but if you're wondering why there's a third chair here, if you're watching the video, it's because we have a special guest coming in. You may know him as my brother, Braxton Hopkins, who will be joining us on the podcast today. Give it up for the kid. Grayson, how do you feel to be on the podcast? Speaking of the mic.
I don't know.
All right,
Funny.
could have been better said if I'm being honest. All right, so what we're gonna be doing today, since obviously you guys don't know, unless you really read the description of the podcast, which I don't think anybody does. So yeah, no, we are going to be doing, just talking like what's going on in the league right now. Obviously the off season, so not very eventful. Like what's going on in our lives right now, just aside from wiffle ball, because yeah, we do have a life other than wiffle ball.
Surprisingly enough.
Yes, surprisingly enough. And then we'll talk about, depending on the time, like a special segment, which you're going to be hearing. Halloween, we're going to be talking about best candies that have never been made that could potentially be made. And be some of the best candies in the world. We will talk about that later. And here we go. Let's get into it right now. Alright. No, don't cut it. Don't cut it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to set this up somehow. I wouldn't know, because I just don't want to hold it.
So you're gonna cut this out of the thing?
Yeah, no, I can edit it, yeah. Alright, everybody. So, our first going on, like, what's going on in the league right now? I mean, what do you think, Jay? Nothing happened really right now.
Not really. There has been a couple confirms on drafting for the next
That
year.
is true. There has been some confirms on like who's gonna be in the draft next year. You know that for sure. You don't know them, but you will at some point throughout the year, or when it gets closer to draft time. I will make a guarantee to you as the commissioner. The MKW will be back in some way, shape, or form. It will be back. We're not ending after how well last year went. We will. It doesn't matter if there's 2 teams, 3 teams, like 2 players a team. The league will be back in some way next year. I know that will be awesome because I had a ton of fun with it last year. So did everyone else. I'm pretty sure. Even this kid did.
I did.
Yup, he did.
I did. Definitely.
Yep, definitely. Even though you guys lost the World Series. I mean, honestly, let's talk about that a little bit, because you got World Series champ over here, and then you've got World Series runner-up over here.
I could care less.
Because he says he could care less, folks. I mean, Jay, what does that World Series feel like for you?
That was the high point of my career.
Obviously, the high point of the career has been 1 year.
His rookie year.
Yep, the rookie
Yeah.
year, everyone's rookie year, actually.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't do if you watch the award show, there was no rookie of the year.
Everyone's
Next
rookie.
year, there will be a rookie of the year,
Yeah.
though. There will be a rookie of the year.
I mean, that makes more sense.
Yes, it does. Definitely does. So, I mean, Jay, what were, like, your thoughts? Because you guys started off, 0-3. You got
Rough.
swept by the Sailors. This kid hit 2 home runs
Yeah,
against
that-
you guys.
That was probably the most surprising thing of the year so far.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't swing much in the
Later
second half.
parts of
Yeah.
the
I don't think in the second, you did so much better, I feel like, in the first half.
Yeah.
I would say, personally. So, I mean,
But
and
the
then you
thing
guys come back, you sweep the Scorpions, then you sweep us,
Mm-hmm.
sadly. I mean, the Crane, it was a rough year for us, I'm just going to say it.
You'll improve because you'll get a higher draft.
Oh, yeah, no,
You'll
for
get a good
sure,
player. You're
we'll
gonna
get
get a good player out
For
of the
sure, we'll
draft.
get a higher draft pick.
We're not gonna get a good player.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got the 3 picks. I honestly think that you guys, if majority of your team comes back for this year, will be the favorite
Yeah.
to win it.
Do you
Because of you're not getting the last pick, and everyone already thought you were going to win it this year, I just think that you guys will be the favorite for this year.
Yeah, because we have the last pick, and well, Cooper, we could need some improvement. I mean, he's good. He's good. Don't take this wrong, Cooper.
Yeah.
We could
Don't
use
take
like
it wrong.
another good player, which we might not get with the last pick.
Basically, what he's saying is Cooper sucks. They need a
No,
different
no,
player.
don't listen to Grayson. Don't listen to Grayson.
Don't listen to special guests. You might not gonna be so special much of a guest anymore. We might kick you off on the first episode. But I mean, no, it was like such a great year for you guys that I feel like I don't even think what matters next year. It was such a great year.
Yeah.
And you saw it like in the celebration you guys had. Like you guys were so happy and excited that you won. I mean, honestly, because we lost to you guys, and you guys were even in the semifinals. Like us having
We almost
fun.
lost to you in the semifinals. If Thomas kept on hitting home runs like we did.
Yeah, Thomas. Oh my god, that was
Thomas
something.
is the entire reason that they won. If they did not have him hitting righty, then yeah.
No,
that change.
you know, I don't. Some of you guys don't know this, but we made Thomas go lefty after that to
He's
try
just
to make
hitting
it.
too many home runs.
Yeah, no, and the best part is in Game 3, he still hit a home
He
run. I
still
think
did
to
it, yeah,
tie
he
it, but
did
then
it.
I go out on the mound and I think Bennett hits like first AB home run. So I don't even matter at all. I don't think it's so. I don't know. It's such a great year for you guys that I feel like I said, nothing will affect it.
I just want my goal for next year is just be over 500 and I'll be happy.
Yeah, be over 500. I don't think down in the dumps.
With the Scorpions, I hope not. Holy.
No, they are gonna get so
good
much better though.
They're gonna get a good player.
They're gonna get so much better.
They improved as the
It's
season went
not.
on.
That's yes. No. The win column does not show how much better of a team they. I feel like personally, if they played our team later, more in the year,
They would have had a good
they
chance.
would have at least. I think
They
they would
would've
have
took
at least
one game.
won. We were a mess last year. The Cranes, Roman Fair, getting kicked
Not
out of the
even-
league, getting
Let's
cut.
just not
For,
even mention him.
Yeah, my
No,
hand
the
hurt.
subs.
Yeah, he bodied Grayson.
Yeah. If y'all remember from the Cranes Saber Series 1.
I gotta rewatch that.
Well, yeah. Honestly, I might go back and rewatch
That's
this
a blooper
video
right there.
because of, Grayson gets bodied at home plate. I'm over there. I think I was at right
You
field.
play, like,
I think
yeah.
be considered that right field, left field pitcher, and I'm just like, what the heck? Like, come on, don't do that ever again. And I think he even left early. He didn't even play
Yeah.
Game 3. I mean, I don't want to even talk about that anymore.
Let's move on.
Move on. I think. Let's go to.
on.
We were talking about the Scorpions. They're gonna get so much better. I feel like there's two people I already know that are gonna be on their radar. Decide who they're taking number one because I think it's either actually here. I'll spill the beans on two of these guys. One of them is Brady Bishop, who I feel like is an all-around
He's a
guy.
good baseball player.
Yeah, great baseball. I mean, all these guys are going to get drafted are great baseball guys. I think one of them, I don't think, he doesn't play baseball anymore.
He used to play baseball.
But he did play
he
baseball.
was actually
so-
pretty good at it when he did.
I played with him. He was a great ball player.
But now he's more of a lacrosse guy.
He's a little
so
cross
am I.
guys for sure.
We play on the same travel team.
Yep, I feel like, they're a
We're
cross.
probably going to end up drafting him because he's the only non-baseball player in the draft.
Probably. I feel like, they'll probably.
He'll probably follow us.
Obviously, you don't know who that is, but that will probably be who falls to them at 4. Not even fall to them, I feel like. That they'll just take him at 4 late in the draft. And there'll also be a UDFA that will have to be signed by the Scorpions. They will.
Because it may or may not be.
It may or may not be, let's just say because of family reasons. Let's say that.
Let's say that.
Jay. We'll say that. I don't know. I mean, they're gonna. Brady. Yeah, no. We said Brady Bishop, who can pitch, he can hit, and this guy's more of a pitcher
Carter
than
Stall.
a hitter. Well, no, not Carter. Potentially
Brady.
a guy named Colin Williams.
Ooh.
Colin Williams. I was talking because we play football. We're all on the same team. Jay, we play football.
Yeah.
We were talking. Is I'll join whatever. So I feel like he could be.
They
a
went
guy.
to a couple with Walter.
Yeah, no, he's been a part. He's been a part of a team that has gone. They've done the wiffle and the mitt and that.
They went to the one in Illinois too.
Yeah, they've gone to the MLW Peoria tournament, which is unreal.
Yeah, he left. I remember him leaving early from school to go to a wiffle ball tournament.
Yeah, no, that just shows you the dedication and how good they were. And because we went last year to the, of course, darn phone going off. We went last year to the wiffle and the mitt, and we had a couple guys that couldn't go. That's why it wasn't our best team.
Yeah.
But I think for our first time, I was talking with Tommy Coughlin of the MLW, who some of you may know, which you probably will.
He may or may not be wearing his jersey right now.
May or may not be wearing the guy's jersey. But we were talking, mate, you guys are doing so good for first timers. Most of the time, they can't even hit that zone. Many of those first time teams can't hit the zone. And me and Bennett were just in there dealing.
And Wade hit the ball pretty well.
Wade, surprisingly, I was the worst hitter that I couldn't hit. My swing was so awful. I put a couple charges in the ball, but both teams had some good fielders though. I think we were 1-1. I think won our first game.
Just missed a cut.
Yeah, no, it was since the age 13 to 15 was just 35 teams. It was
that's
top
especially
16.
15-year-olds like that.
But it was either that we get eliminated or we're 16 and we play RJ Walgate.
No, thank you.
No, thank you for me. I'm not. I would have to try to just hit off the guy.
That would be nearly impossible.
I couldn't even fathom trying to hit off that guy.
No.
That guy's he's so
professional. Professionals can't hit off him.
He's a 14-year-old in the MLW, Major League Wiffle Ball for people who don't know, and just
6'6".
owning guys. Yeah, 6 foot. How 6'6", 14-year-old? How does that even? I don't even understand that. 6'6". I know a couple tall kids for their really tall kids for their age, but 6'6", 14-year-old. He's taller than most of the guys in the league and on the Magic. He's taller than it's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. He's taller than I feel like Grant Miller, and Grant Miller's 30 years old. Yeah. Grant Miller's a family, and there's 14-year-old already taller.
And he's the kid. He can't even drive yet.
Yeah, RJ can't even drive.
His parents
drive him to the series, most of the series.
Yeah. And he probably has to go on flight with his parents too.
Yeah,
They went to the St. Louis?
they had the St. Louis series. If they didn't drive, I think he probably flew with somebody. I don't even know.
They might have drove. That's a long drive, though.
We're going a bit off track here, talking about MLW instead of.
It's a podcast.
It is the podcast. You're going to be talking about a bunch of different things. So we look at the Scorpions. Scorpions are going to get so much better next year, especially. It doesn't matter who they take at one, they're going to massively improve. They're going to win some next year. And if
they're going to win at least one game.
If they don't win any next year, I would be shocked.
I feel bad for
and
them. Very bad for them.
I wouldn't be surprised if none of them want to come back.
Yeah,
even if they are. I don't even know if, not even confirmed, we don't have all 12 officially wanting to come back. I haven't asked people yet, but I know who's going to want to come back.
Me?
Yeah, this Grayson, you haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, because I don't know anything about the MLW.
Well, that is true, but we are talking MKW. So, you can get in on the action if you so choose.
I can talk MKW, I just can't talk MLW.
Alright, that's fair. That's fair. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah.
I say, we have 2 teams left to kind of go over. Mm-hmm. Let's go over the Michigan Cranes.
Michigan Cranes.
Oh, boy. This one... Aside from Scorpions, we were a mess last year.
It was a disaster of a season for the Cranes.
The thing is, you're
5-7 overall, finished 4-5 in the regular season.
Isn't bad,
which is
but
not bad.
But so many subs and your players barely played. It was kind of annoying.
You picked Michigan as the as your team because you're the first one to choose.
No, it was people are
what do you mean?
People can say that it's the word what are those team names? Well, I told the captains, I gave them presets, you know how you see in some games they would be create your own uniform presets for something let's say I don't even know NHL you can create your own team I think.
Or in Madden, you relocate and you just flip through teams and they're just random.
Yeah, and they give you presets. I made presets and I gave them name. The 2 that weren't picked were the Georgia Pandas and the Texas Apollos.
If I wouldn't want to be the Apollos.
You wouldn't want to be?
I said I would.
I honestly would have been too.
That's kind of a cool name.
No, the logo I found for them.
Was it a star?
It would have been it would have been
rocket.
It was a rocket ship kind of, but it would have been.
Apollo,
yeah, no, it would have been cool. Yeah, Apollo.
When
another big
are we
thing.
gonna leak these images?
They've already been. I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the panda. Are you talking about the pandas and the?
Yeah.
Oh, we may never leak those.
They're gonna be secret.
Oh wait, new MKW team coming 2038. Look out for the Texas Apollos, everybody. 2038. Here
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
another big news is we're gonna have jerseys for next season.
That is
Oh,
true, actually.
okay.
We're gonna figure out a way to get jersey next year because
is
everyone.
it gonna be those black T-shirts with a sticker on them?
Shirt. If you get shirts.
Like the
Yeah, less than
like
short
the shirt
jerseys,
jerseys.
like kind of.
I know I have a couple of those.
Yeah. Everyone was like matching last year, and I feel like that kind of just means like we should get some.
Yeah, we need to get
I feel like.
I do remember that you guys brought up the idea with wristbands. I was on board with that. It's just, I mean,
Never really
I mean,
happened.
I
Never-
would
never
definitely rather
materialized.
have. I would rather have jerseys than
Yeah,
wristbands.
Yeah, I would totally.
I mean, the wristbands would be harder to see anyway.
Yeah, no.
I mean, on a shirt, it's literally right there.
Yeah, like shirts, like because
Well,
the other
I-
colors, like.
I've heard some word that someone told me that there's like the full jerseys like yours for like $5, like fully custom and stuff.
Yeah, and here's the thing
I've
with
heard
that. That's probably a scam.
Probably
Jay,
probably.
I don't-
There are some things that are too
I
good to
don't.
be true. That is
Yeah,
one
there's
of them.
everywhere, especially like nowadays, like too good to be true.
Yeah.
Like there's so many.
Watch out for scammers, kids.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there goes Braxton.
Microphone. Mic drop, everybody. Yeah, no. I did not mean to do that. But, first timers on a podcast, we're not the best at this.
No,
Definitely not the best.
you will never be the best.
Really? Okay, you're coming down to my studio and you're throwing insults at me. Okay, you know what, buddy? You might not be bad.
Should we
This is
talk
our
about our
house.
real life things now? Our real life in the life.
Yeah, I want to get into this. We still like this. Cranes a bit more on the Sailors, a little bit more. I feel like Cranes. I think we'll get better because we have the 2 pick.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't think there's even a way. But
Probably
now,
getting
but
better.
now with Colin, the 2 stud players, I personally want to trade up to 1 somehow and get like my choice of the 2. I'd be fine with
That'd
either.
be quite the move.
But we need hitting more than anything. But I would also like a number 2 arm
Pitcher,
otherwise
yeah.
because
They're pretty shaky.
I'm a good pitcher. I would consider myself alright. I'm a better pitcher than hitter. I would
Yeah.
say that.
But
for
like
sure.
if you're not having a good day and you need number 2, they're pretty shaky.
Yo, there is no number 2.
So are you saying that we're going to be trading next year? There's going to be a lot of trades?
Well, yes, this year because there was like
There's
no
only
win.
3 people on each
Yeah.
team. You can't really trade.
Okay.
Yeah, was it really a point?
Yeah, no, you couldn't really trade. So, it probably won't happen though because I feel like the Scorpions, they need that pick
Yeah,
though.
they do need that pick.
Yeah, the
badly.
Scorpions are not giving up a round 1 pick.
No, it's like first overall. Like,
They need a pitcher bad. They need a pitcher really
they
bad.
have pitching. They have hitting. Their hitting's fine.
Yeah,
It's like it's reasonable. Like
Yeah,
they
but,
just
like,
need.
they never really had a number 1 pitcher. Like Jarbo was okay, Nick was okay, Wade was
was he good? I don't even know.
I don't know what you call him, but he definitely needed number 1 for sure.
What pick did the Scorpions get in the...
They had the last
They
pick.
had the 4 and 5.
Yeah, they had 4 and 5.
I think that just kind of screwed them over from the start.
Yeah, kind of did.
I mean, it's just 2 middle-of-the-line picks.
Well,
I
who did
mean,
you
is that
who
really
did you
gonna be
pick?
really
Oh,
I
you picked
took
Roman.
No, I took Griffith. You 3.
You took your friend.
I took
you're
Roman.
6. I mean, like you
6.
you rather would like if Brandon was available, they would have took Brandon.
Well, yeah, because we didn't know that Brandon would have won.
But he kind of just came to his team.
Do it, but yeah, no. Well, I mean, we had to get him on our team because we had to get rid of him, and everyone was agreeing with me. Like we had to kind of do that.
Yeah.
Because him, who shall not
him,
be named.
him. Well, he's already been named Grayson several.
Yeah.
He was
Okay,
just
who shall
named.
not be named anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll be all right next year. I feel like.
Had to-
Hopefully,
had to
Cranes.
get out
My
of it.
goal is to make the championship.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I would say
five-
that's a reasonable.
That's reason. I feel like that's very much achievable because.
For this
Especially
year?
especially with the number 2 pick.
Well, yeah, with the number 2,
For
I
this
feel like
year?
if I can just get a pitch, no, I just need a hitting. Like I feel like Williams would be huge for us.
That would be.
If I could get him on my team, that'd be awesome.
Now we're not
And if
losing
Rommeyer
Williams
could have a
in
better
the
year at the
draft.
plate, I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, at the end of the season, started turning it on. He had a bunch of home runs.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, it would always be like when our team we were losing big, he would hit some home runs. But I
Yeah.
mean, home runs are home runs. Like those runs, we needed runs. That was
Especially,
our
like,
biggest problem.
Home runs is the home run ball is the biggest thing in wiffle ball. It gives you an automatic run. Like if you just hit a single, you just get out the rest of the time.
All right,
I mean-
well, let's get a little bit of the Sailors.
Yeah.
Not much to talk
Yeah,
about. They're
there
going to
really
be
isn't.
amazing next year.
I
Like
mean,
the
third round
two
pick.
studs. I I think they need more hitting. I think they add another hitter to the line.
I
They have two good pitchers already.
I think we have some really good.
Let's hear Grayson. Let's hear Grayson's take on it.
I think we have some really good players coming into this next draft. Besides one, maybe. I don't know. I'm not the person who decides this, but I'm definitely thinking that there's going to be some really good players in there. And even though we have the third pick, I still think we're going to.
Fourth pick.
Yeah, I still think we're going to get a good pick, though.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he can talk loud enough. You can talk loud.
I can talk loud enough.
Yeah, I think he's been. All right, we're
We're
doing this.
He can definitely talk loud enough.
Yep.
I can talk
Yeah.
loud. Yes.
No, I think they just need hitting. Kingston was their only hitter, like their big hitter.
Thomas would hit a couple home runs once in a while.
I
but
swear, when
he
he
was
hit
never
that, when he hit that
consistent.
walk-off home run against me, I was so mad because we would
He
have
was
won
never
that game
consistent.
too. And we also, I don't know, there was a bit of
Controversy.
if he calls.
There's
like,
controversy
Braxton,
at
can
everything.
you just
I mean that's I'm not
We
denying
don't have
that.
we don't have the freaking MLW angle.
We don't
where you see at
cameras.
first base.
We don't have cameras everywhere. We don't have that. We have a camera that we look at it and then
decide which.
we decide.
We
And
decide
then
what's
one
best
side
option.
always gets super mad.
Yep,
Oh.
that's how.
Well,
it
yeah,
goes.
because if it's a controversial call, it doesn't go there at anything. And anything, honestly, I think we can all agree with that.
That's true.
But
I do think the main source of runs is basically just a home run.
Definitely.
And like if a single is basically just an additional to that home run.
but I would,
Yeah,
I
I
would
would
agree with that.
He's like, you don't even need to hit the
Because you
ball that far.
don't really run in much players.
No, it's mostly home runs.
All right. I mean, let's move on. I think we've talked a decent bit about that.
Yeah.
So what's going on in life right now? Well, for me and Jay, we have football.
Yeah, and I broke my finger playing football.
As you can tell, he got the cast off.
I did have a cast on for 3 weeks, so I'm
He
glad I
got it off because he was like, what? I don't even know what that's kind of called. It's like a little.
It's a buddy tape thingy. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
something like that.
It's
Kind of just
Velcro.
keep it in place for a little bit longer, so but he should be good to go.
For basketball season. Now.
Yeah, that's true. Basketball's coming up. Trials are gonna be on Halloween, but I don't think
Maybe.
I don't
They
think they
might
will
not.
because Mr. Anderson, who guys don't know him, our basketball coach, well, one of them loves Halloween, and our neighborhood's so good at it.
Spooky.
Yeah, our neighborhood's like amazing with Halloween, so we might not do it that day. Like let's do it like the next day.
Well, the thing is, our neighborhood has like more neighborhoods next to it,
That's why it's
which is really good for Halloween.
Oh yeah, no, that's why it's amazing. So, football, we're like 1-2-1. We started off rocky, we were like 0-2. We beat then like another team.
We smoked them 22.
Oh, it was like 22-0.
They were terrible.
That was awesome. That was we needed that though.
Then we played one of our bigger rivals.
We played our. You know what?
Don't say it.
Why?
Don't say their name because we've already leaked a bit much about our personal lives.
That's true.
Like where our locations. I could probably find a video that basically just tells you the exact location.
That's probably true. I mean, I wear our town stuff a lot. I've worn them in the videos. I remember me now wearing some of the stuff in the videos.
Everyone did.
We have two big
I
rivals. We played one of them. We don't play the other, which is it's so
annoying.
It's so stupid.
We lost to one though. We should have beaten last year.
Yeah, and that's why we won. I wanted revenge.
Yeah.
And so we played and we tied, but it was probably the best and best game we've
That
ever
was
played.
the funnest game I ever played.
Oh, by far, it was like
Even though I can only play defense.
It was awesome.
doesn't
Yeah,
have
no.
big- I have big
Jay.
club on.
Yeah, with his finger being broken or fingers or
Just one. Just
yeah.
one.
It was the pinky, but they needed to get like I think.
Support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just wrap it up on one.
Yeah, then
you
it's
can
not
still
gonna heal.
Yeah, it's just gonna.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah, no, there would be no point in it.
Yeah.
I mean, because I've had it done.
Did you break
My
your finger?
No, I didn't break it, but like.
Didn't you have like one of those things on there? Or no?
Did you,
I've never.
dislocated or something?
I've never broken a bone, folks.
No, I don't
If
know.
you can believe that, I've never broken a bone.
This is the first.
No,
bone
he
I've
hasn't.
broken.
He's gotten very lucky.
He has broken his collarbone at take a guess what age before I reveal it in the comments.
Let me guess.
Or
Let me guess.
no, just review it. Not in the
Let me
comments.
guess. Let me
In the
guess.
comments.
Jay, take a guess.
5.
No,
Lower or higher?
lower.
2.
2.
What the?
He broke
How?
his collarbone at 2 years
Well,
old.
yeah,
How do you do that?
And
Punching bag.
Oh my God.
I got
No,
KO'd
because
by
there was a
punching
high school
bag.
kid at like some
Oh,
party thing our parents were doing, and Grayson
I
walked
bet
in.
your dad was mad at him.
No, it was.
Or was it just like
It was a complete accident. It was a complete accident because Grayson was
He would never do
a
that.
little guy was walking up and then just got whacked with
Got
a
whacked by
with our punching bag over in like our workout area. So yeah, that was the experience.
Yeah.
So back to that. I mean, football we're doing fine. Basketball, we play baseball. He plays soccer, all sports right now are going crazy except baseball. Baseball hasn't started yet, but it will soon, as you all know. Baseball is a grind as well. But I mean, other than that,
I think wiffle ball does help with your baseball game for sure.
I think
your hands quicker a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but the thing is, don't try to do any of the pitches in a real game.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna work.
And
you're gonna throw.
Well, no, I based my arsenal of wiffle ball off my baseball arsenal a little bit.
So then you already know when to pitch them.
Well, yeah. Well, no. A lot of my pitches are like stuff like that. So I throw a fastball, which it's like more of a two-seamer.
It kind of drops a little bit.
Yeah, and everyone always like thinks like, why does it move so violent?
Yeah.
It's like a fastball. I don't know.
I would consider it a two-seamer. Yeah.
It's honestly like one of those two-seam pitches.
It kind of goes like that.
No, it kind of like goes and then like drops out like a two-seam like screwball kind of.
Yeah, it's actually a good pitch.
I throw a 12-6 curve.
The gypsy drop.
Tommy
I can't throw it. I'll never throw it. I never want to throw it. I don't know how he does it. He must be an exorcist or something.
I don't throw a slider in baseball, but I do throw a slider in wiffle ball. That's probably honestly my go-to pitch.
Slider's like basically a fastball.
I mean, yeah.
Basically, but yeah, remember you can get some wicked movement on it. It's a nasty pitch. That's for those of you who don't know. I throw 3 pitches, and it's not because I don't want I want to be able to master just 3 of them and be able to just throw them with confidence. Then for say have like 8 and then like only 5 or 4 of them are like go-to pitches.
I have
Jay has a decent amount.
I have like
Jay, you were more of like the pitcher though last year. It was more. It was Bennett.
Bennett was locked in the whole year.
Bennett was amazing last year.
But I just usually just throw like this. I have the same grip on like almost all my pitches. I just throw them from different arm
slots, which is honestly not a bad idea.
Yeah, like if one of my pitches aren't on, I go to the next one. If that one's good, then I go with that one, and then I find a decent amount through the game.
Just find some pitches that work and then throw that arsenal out there and then you're good to go.
Yeah, that's usually what I do.
But I mean, the games that were at some points were so competitive last year, like you couldn't really settle in.
My best series was
Jay didn't have time to settle in. Yeah. His best series against us.
I had
of course.
4 home runs and like a good pitch.
You know why, folks? Because my luck. Because.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to know, I officially did play in every single game.
You did.
Even the playoff games.
He did.
It's true.
Well, he didn't play in every single game. He played in every single series.
Yeah, I played in every single.
You should give him an award for that.
We did true.
Well, technically, would that make me the MVP, most valuable player? Because without me, then like half the players that are in the games are just kind of gone.
Honestly true.
Yeah.
I am finding
Kingston only hit a couple home runs.
Yeah,
got a couple people.
Yeah. I will find every single technical way to get an award.
To rig yourself.
I want to tell myself that I did something.
Honestly, that's an accomplishment. I would consider that. I don't know. We're kind of getting off topic here, but it's a podcast.
What do you mean
it's a podcast.
Yeah, what do you mean this is off topic?
I mean,
we're talking about the MLW. No, MKW.
Yeah. I still haven't watched the series. Have you?
I've watched it.
Don't tell me.
I won't tell me. It's like Cats.
At
the time of this recording, it was yesterday on a Friday. Wildcats, Predators, ALDS. All I will tell you is it was an awesome series.
Yeah.
It was really good.
No one got swept.
No sweeps. No sweeps. So that was obviously awesome. Let's talk about school a little bit, Jay. Talk about the academics.
First off,
won't spoil our. I don't want to do anything like that because I don't have anyone's consent to say any of their names unless it's people in this league. FYI, we all go to the same school, so don't find us. I mean, you probably are going to be able to.
Oh, not me.
My first.
Not this kid actually.
No,
because he's younger than us all.
That's only until.
If that's not been noted several times.
My first test didn't do so well, so I have to grind out a retake thing. So hopefully
7. No,
he didn't say anything.
Not a 7. Not a 7.
Higher than a 7.
I'm
then I
definitely
get to get my grade up.
I'm definitely
point,
really good
getting that point
academic
recovery in there. I like that, Jay.
Love the point recovery.
Honestly, but it's like, can I say it was like what subject?
Yeah.
It was like a math 8 review. It's like what we did. Well, here's the thing: we're doing algebra,
in
so it's
8th
9th grade math, but we're doing it since we did 2 years of math last year. We're doing an 8th grade review to see if we
And
know
you know
it all.
the Carter Stall I told you about? Well, he's in.
Carter
Two-
Stall is in geometry, which is
Yeah.
10th grade math. So next year he's set up for as a freshman next
He'll
year.
be in juniors classes.
Algebra 2,
Yeah.
like crazy math. I can't.
Ugh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It gives me chills just thinking about that.
Well, the thing is, academically,
So
I'm
so does
doing
Kingston. Kingston actually is a
So is
geometry.
Kingston, yeah.
guy.
You may not think of that the way he like acts and stuff, but he doesn't seem like a
Math,
genius,
like,
but he is.
Yeah, like honestly, most ordinary people could be the best math.
Yeah, and you could never know.
You
could
never know. Like I could be
There's some kids like freaking like that one Connor kid. Who
Oh.
just like according to my calculations, like you can tell he's a
That.
nerd.
I'm just gonna say it. He annoys me.
Yeah.
I don't. It's just.
I
I
thought-
won't go on anymore.
I
I
thought you
won't
said
go on.
that I thought you said we didn't have consent to say people's names.
Yeah, but he's not gonna listen to this, or his parents, or anybody I know. At least, we're people I know. Yeah, anyway. Let's.
Let's hear what Grayson has to say about his school.
Yeah, what's going on in your school, buddy?
Academically, I'm doing really good. I mean, maybe because school's
5th grade
Easy.
school's pretty
5th grade-
easy.
it is so easy. I'm passing a lot of tests. I'm acing.
Are you in
most of
Summit?
them.
He's in
Yeah, I'm
Summit.
in Summit.
For those of you who don't know, Summit's like it's more of like an
better.
online college-based platform where it's kind of like what you're gonna do in college, like all
Yeah.
online.
You like take
That's why like everyone says like, oh, what's the point of Summit? Like just do traditional what you're gonna do in high school. Well, no, it sets you up for college, and not always in high school. It's all the same thing. Like different teachers have different ways of
so there's like
doing
It-
things.
it's
some of it is
better.
basically there's like
In my
these
opinion.
content assessments where you have to like pass them like there's like a line that's like the day. Then you have to pass them
It's like
before
they call it like a
certain day.
pacing line or
Yeah.
something, like to make
I
sure
don't know
you're
what
So
on
if you
top.
like don't pass this test before the line passes that
Well, there's
PFA,
projects, power focus areas, we call them PFAs,
And
and
additional.
AFAs are additional focus areas.
Additional focus.
Additionals
areas,
are
those
they boost up your grade.
they boost
yeah,
your
but the thing is,
grades,
if the line passes it, I don't think it actually turns red.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's only until the end of the year where it actually counts and stuff. It's not worth that much of your grade, but I
well,
still
no,
do
I
it.
mean if
It's
you're
like,
trying
it's
to.
like 4%.
I mean, but they're also
if you
just,
want to boost your grade from like a B+ to an A-, you have to just do it.
Oh yeah,
the
totally.
additionals are just
They're
also,
worth it.
The
You'll learn-
additionals
well,
are just
no.
really easy though.
You'll learn it's worth it. It's
Yeah.
totally worth it.
Oh yeah, I'm doing them.
I mean, going back to my school, I did. Me and Jay took the same test. I did fine. We'll say it wasn't. I did better, but it's not like I'm not trying to do better. I'm just trying to pass the class. I'm just, well, no, because I think at the end of the year, Miss our say the name.
No, don't tell. Don't
Yep.
tell. Our teacher.
Our teacher at the end of the year like figures out, okay, like work habits.
This kid-
Did you complete, like, were you had good work habits? Will you be ready for high school, or should you take this class again next year? Because that's a you can take it again next year, because technically we're ahead.
We
So
are
you
ahead.
can take this again next year if you wanted to.
And then I'd still be fine.
Yeah, no, but so I'm pretty sure I'm just trying to do the best I can and get it all right. Other subjects though were fine. I feel like this year there's
It's
no
not
bad
really
there's
that
no bad teachers.
There isn't any bad.
There's
teachers
none,
now.
and the one like there's
Say
one
their name.
there's one teacher that might not even be like some people like he can be a bit like
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't tell you if you have homework or not, which is kind of annoying.
yeah. Well, I mean, but that's
It's fine.
it's
I mean,
fine. Like you said, like it doesn't. That's not really that much of an issue. But no, there's no compared to last year. At least for me,
Last year,
last year. I mean, this
there
year is
was
so
one
much better.
teacher. There's 2 good teachers. There's 1 okay teacher. Then there's just 1 teacher that I just could not deal with.
Same thing with Jay did a thing called Apex last year, where
Which
it's
is
half summit, half traditional.
Yeah.
But he can't do it this year because
There's no algebra for that.
no.
It
So
only does 7th and 8th.
same deal for me. I'm gonna say the subject of this teacher, English. English teachers are so on and off. I feel like we can all agree with that.
Like mine was really good. He was one of my favorite. He was my favorite teacher.
Yeah, no, I know him. I know him.
For
And
me,
he was really good.
last year my Spanish teacher was terrible, awful,
Are you still
indefensible.
doing Spanish?
Oh, I I'm doing world languages, and it's like
Everything.
Spanish, French, and Mandarin.
Ugh, that does not sound fun.
No, it's not.
I'd rather just stick with one instead of just doing.
I know it really sounds awful,
Yeah.
but I mean, at least I don't have the same teacher I did from last year.
Yeah.
She sucked. She made us watch Coco Melon in Spanish. Coco Melon in Spanish.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
like.
No.
I'm not trying to be like whatever. I don't know any Spanish. I don't take Spanish.
I don't.
Jay,
I'm
you take.
doing Chinese.
I
I've
do
been doing
French. I mean, you're required to do a language. There's an option though. You do a year-long language this year, so you only have to do 1 year in high school. I just didn't see the point.
Yeah.
You're still gonna have to do it. What's
You're
this?
gonna do it anyway.
You're gonna do it. So, yeah, might as
If,
well just
if
do
only
it.
they had German, because if I were to pick a language, it would definitely be German.
It was fun.
If I could
hey,
pick a
hey,
language-
I know some. Hey guys, I know some German. 9. I know German, guys.
If I could pick a language, I'd pick English.
Yep, English. Yep, W English.
I
honestly.
mean, if
Well,
I
it's
did,
like
if I
English.
didn't
Just
speak
modern English or old English? Because old English, there's
Just
so much of a
move to
difference.
Chinese. Just move to China and take English.
Yep.
If you want to do that, just
W.
skip out of your language. You're just
Honestly,
like, wow, you know English really well, and just like,
So
ni hao.
The how? I know. I still know. I used to take Chinese, so I still know a bit. from
Everybody
it.
used to take Chinese.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Not me,
They don't
though. Not me. Not
I
me.
know.
I didn't take Spanish.
I know some
No,
good words.
Mandarin at all.
I know some good words. I know some characters. You know, that's all you really need to know. Which Chinese is a really weird language. Like, there's a bunch of different stuff, which that's why I think it's kind of
I
interesting.
feel like my classes, I feel like, are so much better this year than they
Yeah.
were last
Well, I
year.
think they give 8th graders like the first choice. I'm pretty sure.
That's true because it's like their last year at the
Yeah.
school. So, but
I
I
finally
think
get to take foods. I didn't get to take foods last.
I was in band, which like there's already the negative connotation.
And you get to do it the full year, so that means like
Yeah, no, you had to do
there's like a
full
certain
year.
amount of like classes you can take, and there's like if you take band, that gets rid of half of your like fun classes, which is just depressing. And then there's some kids that I know that have to do like did like full year
Yeah,
band,
they did
and,
year-long
like full year
language.
language.
Yeah, or
Like that is literally I wouldn't be able.
I would be
I
depressed.
would not
I
wanna
would
go to school.
literally be depressed.
I would,
And
yeah.
I'm saying that like in all truth, I would have no fun
No.
because you're finishing off the day horrible and it's supposed to be fun. Like a
Yeah.
fun.
Like my last class,
I have
it's
this-
like a gym class kind of thing. It's super fun.
Yeah, I have a gym class type thing, and then I have the same thing as you.
Oh,
I just have it beforehand.
order.
I'm actually
And then
starting.
what do I have? It's like a web page design class. So you could see that be used a bit
Yeah.
for the MKW. Potentially a website.
Potentially.
Potentially. Not saying it'll confirmed anything. Not like I said with the league will be back next year. But you could potentially see that. Potentially.
I'm actually.
Potentially.
The thing is, on Monday, I'm actually gonna be starting Flex.
Oh,
Oh,
we
those
haven't
are
done
actually
it.
fun.
Well, no, one of the worst
Yeah.
part, we didn't get to do those, I think, till like halfway through our 6th grade year
Yeah.
because of COVID. COVID ruined everything.
Oh, we didn't get to just start doing Flex classes either because they couldn't find a choir teacher.
What,
Braxton,
yeah,
remember
what was
we
up
did
with that?
choir?
I heard that.
Oh, the
whole
choir,
Yeah, but
the
I-
choir teacher went to
Somewhere else.
Beacon and like
What did do?
what?
I don't say the names of the schools.
I did. Oh, like
Yeah, you
the
did.
our elementary schools.
Our elementary.
I was like, what?
There's
I
two
have
of them. There's two.
I have
of
a
them.
class where you go to read to kids in like
Yeah.
that school, and I
Yeah,
always
I
see
know.
her.
I can
in
say the
all.
class. It's called Reading Buddies. If you didn't know.
Yeah.
Reading buddy.
Reading
And-
Buddies.
I always see her walking through the halls, and that's where she moved. She was me and Braxton's choir teacher.
Yeah, well, because that year we had to. I
We
did
had
choir and band. It was more fun, and I mean, I did band another year.
I only did choir that
It
one
was
year.
it was alright. If I could have, I maybe would have done it.
Yeah,
again
but all the
this year.
choir kids are weird, so like.
Well, no, I'm talking about band.
Yeah.
Band. Well, also all my friends left. Like everyone
Yeah.
left that I knew in band, and the only reason I did it is because everyone left. It was they were leaving. So and then I have one friend, and which would be fine, but it's like, but he's a percussionist, so he's all the way in the back of the room. I'm all the way in the front because I played the clarinet. So
Basically, they have the quietest
Wait.
instruments in the front, and then the loudest instruments in the back.
Grayson,
Which
what-
means
what
if
do
you
you
had a
say,
big,
like, to
if
the-
you had a big loud drum, it'd
Grayson,
be all
you
the
play
way
an
in the back.
instrument this
he
year?
plays
Yeah, I'm
the
playing
violin
violin.
and orchestra.
Interesting.
Which honestly, I'm telling him that's a good idea because the band program here is flawed. It's so
Yeah.
flawed. Like it's dumb. It's
It's
dumb.
been declining because everyone just.
Oh, I feel like eventually the program's gonna be dead. They just had a new person take over, and she hasn't done anything to try to fix it. Like, because our marching band, like in high school, like is that like the people in the band is
Like,
at
when my
an
sister-
all-time low. There used to be like 200 kids in the band.
My sister was in the
200
when my sister was in the band, there was 100.
And we're if I'm 200 for a high school is huge.
When my sister was in the band, there was 194 people. There's only like 100.
A ton. And this
It's
was
like
also
split in half.
during the time that our football team was awful.
Mhm.
It's gotten so much better now that you might even have heard of them, but I won't tell you unless you figure it out. So have fun figuring that out.
Oh no, it's gonna be pretty easy.
Me and Jay actually help out with we're like a water boy. You'll call us, but we just help out. I mean, it's honestly good.
It's,
because-
I'll be
it's
taking,
like sideline seats to every seat.
yeah, it's sideline
I'll be
passes.
taking
Like,
I'll be
taking
taking
some
their
good
job next
sideline
year.
passes.
Yeah,
I mean,
all I have to do is
what's
fill
wrong
up a
with
couple
sideline
water
passes?
bottles. Like sometimes you get like disrespectful, and I'm like, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, like I don't care.
I'm gonna be taking their job next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Well, actually,
Grayson?
I don't know who they're gonna, because I don't think I'm gonna do it freshman
No,
year.
I doubt it.
because-
You
Grayson,
can't.
like some of his friends maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most likely.
Most likely.
We might have to teach Grayson the ways of water.
The ways.
The way.
The ways of the
I only
hobby
started-
we share.
Isn't
I
that
only
kinda-
started waterboarding last year.
I'm doing it.
Braxton,
I'm doing it. I've done it for
4 years.
4.
Wow,
No, I don't think it's 4. There's no
Three.
way.
it's 3.
3. I think it's yeah.
Because I've done it for 2.
Yeah, you've
definitely
done it for
done it more
2,
than
and
me.
I did it a year. Yeah, I've done it for 3 years.
So is Cooper.
Yeah.
Cooper Roman.
Yep. Cooper is also
Nah, I can't remember.
from the league.
What about Kingston?
Kingston, yes,
Kingston
Kingston
also
does it with us
yes.
too.
This is his first year.
It's his
Water
first
boy.
year, rookie year.
First
That's
and
right.
last year.
Rookie
Yeah,
year. It might be his only year because I don't know if we're doing it next year.
I don't think
I
you
don't
can
know.
because obviously
kinda- it'd
if
be
you,
kinda
if you
weird.
play
Yeah, it'll be weird.
if you play football next year, then you're probably not gonna have much time to go over to the games and be water boy anyway.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And besides, the student section's fun.
Oh yeah, no, the student section will be awesome next year when we're freshmen, but
Eventually, we won't be in the
Oh,
student
yeah.
section. We'll be on the field.
yeah, we'll be on the field. Friday night lights, baby.
Yep.
And you get to play the games and you get to be on the student section. The student section, our student section is
They have the
hyper.
most funniest signs.
Oh,
Yeah,
they have some
and
awesome
also-
signs.
yeah,
I can't say
we're
some
also-
of them, but they're funny. They're not
Oh,
like they're like bad
the
words
last-
or
the
anything,
last
but they're just
one.
funny.
The last one was very cool.
The last one was
It
interesting.
was for breast cancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
He said something very debatable.
You might be able to figure it out. I'll give you DHS is the, and then you'll figure that out. All right, let's move on. Our last segment,
Something special.
something
Something
special.
special.
Something special.
What will something special be?
Best. We were thinking Halloween.
Oh yeah, Halloween.
Halloween theme. What's
Best-
some of the best?
Halloween.
We're thinking best Halloween candies.
That have
No,
not been
no.
created.
The best Halloween candies that have not been created.
But okay,
There's so many
just have
good
to
ones.
get.
actually.
Like,
We
like,
just have to give a shout out to the goddamn worst candy ever.
Wait, who? Wait, what?
Just take a couple seconds to guess. You know,
Twizzlers.
licorice. I was gonna say.
almond joy.
Oh.
Oh,
Almond joy.
those are so awful. And I hear people say my favorite candy is almond.
My
joy.
mom.
That
That's my mom's favorite.
The
candy.
thing is,
my mom's favorite candy
if you
is
like-
Twizzlers and almond.
if
Joy.
you
Oh,
like-
that's my two least favorites.
If you like
I don't
almond
mind
joys,
almond
you get. If you like almond joys, you get all.
Oh,
of
I
them.
love. I'm
All
a
of
huge
them.
black licorice guy, and everyone says, "Oh, you
I like
can,
the cherry
you can
flavored
like die
ones.
from that." Like, well, yeah, but you have to eat.
You
like
can die from
six,
anything.
You have to
You
eat
eat a
6
lot.
bags of it every day. I don't
Every
have
day
it
for
even
it.
every day for like I
Like
think
maybe a couple two.
Our
flex
parents
strips
like
or
our
something.
parents barely ever have black licorice in the house anyway. So.
yeah no.
'Cause,
My
I mean,
mom
like,
would
we
eat
really
likes
like
have
it.
some jelly beans.
Yeah, I
black
like
licorice
okay.
ones, all the black
Jelly
licorice ones.
Anyway,
I'm gonna make.
Anyway, let's go to the.
I like
But
it
yeah,
too.
let's go to the segment now. No, we're not talking about worst candies. We're talking some of the best
Best.
candies that have never been made.
Let's get.
So we already
I'm gonna do
know.
my research.
Yeah, Jay,
Let's do a research, guys.
Jay, let's. All right, you know
We're
what?
gonna
We'll be back. Let's do some research though.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Make sure the mic's on. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We have figured out our best candy combos. After a little bit of research, honestly, I didn't do much. I'm like,
Came up with things on the fly.
call me fat, but I like candy. I like candy, and I know I would not consider
This
myself.
was hard for me because I don't really like candy. That
Yeah, Jay's not a big candy guy, but is still to most people this would be some good candy. I would like to go first here.
Okay.
We're gonna go. So everyone knows Reese's, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You got Reese's. So you got peanut butter chocolate. Everyone loves that.
You're making me hungry right now.
I feel like I'm gonna probably eat some candy after this or something. I'm gonna be hungry. So now you got that. What if you throw some caramel in there? Think of like a Snickers with peanut butter. That would be awesome, though. That would be pretty.
What about Baby Ruth though? Like, isn't that
all right.
Wait,
So this is.
I've had a. Wait, what are Baby Ruths? I have not. You've never had a Baby? I don't think I have. I probably had one. I just don't remember them.
They're
All
really
right.
good.
So my first one, caramel apple candy.
Caramel apple candy. But
Like not really sure. Maybe like Skittles or something. Maybe
Oh yeah,
flavor.
that would be good.
Caramel apple Skittles
Ooh.
maybe.
That's really
caramel
good.
apple.
I was just
Like the
thinking like the
caramel
caramel apple pops. Like those
Like a
are really good.
Yeah, like a Skittle version.
Those
that,
caramel
that
apple
would sound
pops.
good.
Caramel apple pops are classics, though.
They are.
They are so good.
One that basically me and mostly me, but me and Jay came up with was blue raspberry Twizzlers. Now Braxton is 100% out of this conversation. He hates Twizzlers.
I hate Twizzlers.
If you give enough flavor to the Twizzlers, like they're good. Like the Twizzlers that they give are like there's like no flavor.
Yeah.
People
Like,
say,
you just add
people
like-
say your taste buds change, and yes, they do. I will confirm that because I've like different things for years. But I've had Twizzlers over the years, like once in a while, to see, hey, maybe let's see if I like it. Disgusting.
Okay, if
I
there
still
was
don't
a
like
black licorice Twizzler, you would like it.
Just the base of Twizzlers are just awful. I don't like them. They're not that good of licorice.
I know, but the thing is, if they made a black licorice, you love black
Maybe,
licorice.
but
You would definitely like it better than the strawberry kind.
oh, that's what that is. Strawberry. Oh,
I don't know.
that might be what that is, and I just don't like the strawberry.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure
know.
it
All right,
is
Braxton.
strawberry.
What's another one you got?
I don't know.
Alright.
We'll confirm if it's
So we're
strawberry
thinking.
or not.
So
after
everyone
this.
knows like sour candy. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
So like what? Like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, I
sour,
had one.
Sour. Honestly, there's so many good things sour. So we're just thinking. So like blue raspberries, like some sort of blue raspberry sour. Like actually,
There's a
it might already be out there, but sour gummy bears.
I mean, they're probably out there, but
They're probably out there, but there's maybe not as recognized enough.
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe.
And then there's like a blue raspberry flavor of that.
That would be good.
That would be good.
That would be
Blue
good.
raspberry is my favorite flavor.
It's a very
of,
good.
It's a great flavor.
It is.
But it's not even a
You
real
can't
thing.
beat it,
That's the
really.
best part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's not even a real thing.
I have a great idea, right?
It's mostly
Ready?
just
Let's hear it,
raspberry
let's
with
hear it, let's hear it.
coloring.
Okay, so maybe like this could maybe be like a freaking
A frickin'.
Oh, I bet. That's a great candy. Let's go.
No.
Yep.
A lollipop. This would be a lollipop or like gummies
Like
maybe.
Got
Prime.
it.
Prime flavor. Like there'd be a bunch of different types of prime.
He's not a prime guy, but we are. I'm.
Or maybe just
Everybody,
maybe like Gatorade
you either
things.
love Prime or you hate Prime.
Like what if they had like freaking what if they had a bomb pop like lollipop? Like prime lollipop.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. That
Or,
I
like, or
actually
even
like
a
that.
blue raspberry.
Grayson, do you have one that you would like to
Or
share
like a fruit
before
punch.
I go?
So you know the frosted sugar cookies that you see at the store?
Yeah.
Those things are so delicious.
They are.
Yes.
This is one of the best cookies ever,
Mm-hmm.
aside from the one my mom makes. But
Our mom is a baking business.
but I was thinking like different flavor ones.
different flavored cookies.
The
Like
frosted sugar cookies.
What kind of flavors? What kind of flavors?
I mean, they're all out there like cherry, blue raspberry. I don't know, but that could, you know what? It could go either way, but I
It's iffy.
know.
That's iffy. It's
Yeah,
iffy.
it's pretty
Yeah.
iffy.
I know.
Alright, let's think.
But like anything sugar, no, anything frosted sugar cookies is really good.
That's true.
Alright, so I'm a huge
Are you
I'm a
thinking-
huge Dots fan.
Pretzels?
Oh my god.
No, just Dots.
Oh,
The
like
gumdrops.
Oh, our grandma
They're
loves
so good, but the problem is they're not because they are made by Tootsie, which is Tootsie Rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And not many people think Tootsie Rolls are the best. So they come in like the big candy bags with Tootsie Rolls. So people aren't gonna buy them. So I think we need something making it stand out enough that you can just because Dots are amazing though. So
Never
I
had
think,
them before.
I feel like you get.
They're pretty good. I mean, they're not the
So you ever
They're
heard
not
of
as good.
You
I
like fruit
think
gushers?
it's.
Fruit gushers.
Oh, I love Gushers.
Yeah.
Gushers.
Think of Gushers, both.
Think of
juice.
think of dots with all because they have different flavors. They're not just the one flavor.
Blue raspberry.
Think no, jelly filled dots. That would honestly be pretty good.
Gushers.
Yeah.
Honestly, just saying. I mean, you could
Depends
even
the
make
flavor.
two different types. There could be like
Depends the
strawberry,
flavor.
grape. There's all different kinds of jelly. Like you could
Yeah.
even like heck blue. I swear there could probably be blueberry. Probably even like there's probably a way to make blueberry jelly. That honestly
Probably.
that actually
It
tastes
is
good.
actually pretty good. Yeah.
If you like blueberries, this kid would you?
I mean,
He's
I
off
don't
and
like-
on.
I'm
I don't
I'm
really like
better
blueberries,
with
but, like,
them.
He's off and on with
No,
blueberries.
I'll eat them now.
I don't really like
I'll eat
blueberries.
them
He
now.
says he eats them now, but I feel like, he's a picky eater. So is my brother upstairs.
Okay, not that
So it's, I mean,
anymore.
I'm okay. Well, still are. But I feel like Jay, got any more?
Let me think.
What about like a
Maybe. Oh yeah, ready.
All right, let's do it.
Donut flavors. Like donut flavored, like any like kind of candy you can think of donut flavored. Like glazed donut flavor.
Dude, honestly,
I
Like,
mean, I don't know. I feel
On
that's
some
kinda
like
iffy
certain
too,
candies that might be pretty good.
But yeah,
I
I
feel
feel like
like-
I
I
can also
think-
be a bit iffy.
you know, I'm gonna finish this off with
I
one.
feel-
I
think I
finish
can
off
also
this
be
segment with a
iffy.
bang.
The finisher.
I feel like this could be. You guys know like kebabs, like
Kebabs, yeah.
you put them on a
Yeah.
stick and
Like-
you
like
put a
a
bunch of
bunch of
stuff
meat
on them,
stuff,
like
yeah.
fruit, marshmallows,
yeah,
stuff like that.
kebabs.
All right, we're
yeah.
thinking candy kebabs. So you're gonna throw Sour Patch Kids, like
Best way to get diabetes.
diabetes on a stick. Diabetes
No,
on a
no,
stick.
no, diabetes speed run.
No, so no, you put like, I say like some sort of like honestly any candy. Honestly, you can put any candy on it, like Reese's. You can put Sour Patch Kids.
Oreos?
No, hot tamales. and
We haven't even
Oreos.
talked about any Oreos. Dude, Oreos. I completely forgot about Oreos.
They're not really candy.
Well, it kind of.
They're a
Okay,
sweet.
if we're gonna talk about cookies and
Oreo
kebabs and stuff,
minis.
I think we can count Oreos as
Oreos, I
Oreo
think.
minis.
okay. A pastry treat, kind of.
Dude, some sort of like different flavoring covered Oreos. Ooh,
The
is
top, like the
that's-
top would be different flavors.
that's the bang that we're gonna end
That
it off
might be,
with.
yeah.
That's gonna be the banger that we ended off with.
I know, but like, what flavors would there be though?
Any
Any-
flavor you can even
any.
imagine, anything that your little
does-
heart desires.
Isn't
Because
there-
we're little children, we like candy. Like
What-
any
What
kid,
about different like?
What about
What
mint,
about the-
mint flavored Oreos?
Yeah, they already have those. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
They might.
I want them.
Yep.
Someone give me to that.
Honestly. You know
Well,
what? Because
really,
like, you know,
mint
they make like
chocolate
the
chip is
different
good.
like flavored like the cookies. Well, why not?
Like
Why
the
don't you-
filling.
Or the filling? Yeah, those are good.
Why not make
You
the
should
outside of it?
Cover it. Cover it up. Cover it with like if you're okay.
I've
if you're gonna
seen
do
chocolate dipped Oreos.
chocolate.
Oh,
yeah, we make
Oh, you know those ones? Yeah, that my mom makes.
Mom does make chocolate covered Oreos.
Yeah, those are really
Now you
good.
can do like anything else. That's why like, there's so many possibilities that just
Yeah.
Oreos.
I mean, yeah, really.
Are we gonna wrap it up here?
You know what? All right, we're gonna send this to the conclusion.
I'm
or
really
the
sad, though.
outro.
I mean, this was really fun though.
This was such a fun episode. A great
Episode 1.
first way to
Episode
kick it off.
Numero uno.
Hopefully we'll be back in the stew here soon.
Dude.
Still.
Hopefully with another special guest. It might just be me and Jay, which honestly
Maybe.
might be. We might need something just like that. Just me, and Jay, get something like
What
that.
about me though?
Wasn't
I fun?
Yeah, you're
you were fun. But what's the point of a special guest if you're on every time? Like, that's the thing.
That's not special.
I don't care if I'm not a special guest. Right?
You're not special.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm not special needs.
yeah. Well, it's okay. You gotta kind of be careful of that. But anyway, MKW. This was fun. We'll be back next year with a vengeance. We're gonna have a great year. I feel like next year. I feel like jerseys.
Jerseys.
Might even get a new field. Like
Maybe.
potentially, like I could spend some money. We're gonna. I want speed radars.
Braxton is.
I want a speed limit.
Pocket radar?
I want potential.
Braxton
I want
is kind of. He's kind of carrying when it leads to like anything you have to buy.
Well, yeah, he's the
he's buying everything.
Well, I think
He-
some sort of
even these
speed,
bikes he's buying.
some sort of speed limit thing, some sort of. I mean, I don't know. I feel like.
How are we gonna end it?
Well, no, this is where we're wrapping up.
Yeah.
Anyway, anyway, that should conclude it all for this episode. I am Braxton Hopkins, alongside me Jake Corcoran, our special guest Grayson Hopkins. We are signing off to conclude this first episode of the MKW podcast, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.